Welcome back, everybody, to another episode in hyperdash series. Thank you for joining me. I almost forgot the name of my own show. I do so many shows, I forgot which one I was doing right now. I had to look at the screen. I'm Dre all day in the place to be. I'm coming to you live from the Elvis Studios. How you feeling? Everybody feeling good? I hope you're feeling good. We got another awesome dasher in the place to be, which I wanted to talk about what's been going on in hyperdash, because a lot's been going on. A lot of people coming up through the ranks, a lot of people just giving up a competition, just doing it for fun. But we'll get to all that in the long run. Right now, in the place to be with me, he's your friend, he's my friend, he's everybody's friend, the dance champ, Sergeant Beat Jeep. What's up, Beat Jeep?
Hey-o!
How you feeling, man? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm great. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. It's early. It's in the morning. I jumped up and I had to get ready for this. I apologize to the other person I double booked this hour to, but I promise I'll get to anybody. Because in the beginning, Beep Jeep, you gotta understand, is I didn't have a lot of people rushing to do these interviews. Not a lot of people wanted to be on camera. Not a lot of people didn't like their voice. A lot of people then just gave me a lot of reasons why they couldn't do it. And then once the ball started rolling and we had the Fatheads and the Gatsbys and you know all the heads that came through, I appreciate all of them. Then that's when everybody started to want to do it. It's cool, man. I appreciate the first few because they got the rest of the people interested.
Yeah. I mean, Dre, you're the place to be when it comes to hyperdash content. So I truly thank you for letting me come on.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're trying to make it fun. We're not just trying to do just straight matches. We're trying to make it fun for everybody and everything, and show off what this game could do. Because honestly,
definitely,
the reason why I do it is because the community is top notch. They're amazing, and they love it and they ask for it, and it's great.
Yeah, it's not toxic like COD.
Like some games, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What do you think about the community when you first came into the game? Like, did you go straight to Discord or did you get the game first?
I got the game through Discord because I joined in Alpha 2.
Okay.
When it was the first map, and I didn't really get straight into it. Like I played a couple games, and I was just getting my headset set up, so I kind of stayed away from it for a bit. And then Alpha 3 came out, so I installed that through Discord, and I just started chatting to people. It's one of the best communities I've ever been part of. Like, I was in the Pavlov server.
Yeah.
And it's pretty helpful, but it's still pretty toxic.
That game is toxic. Some dude kept spawn killing me. It was crazy.
I know. But I like this community so much. It's really given me a way to connect with a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got the game in Alpha 2 as well. There's 32 SMG bullets. It was amazing. You guys missed out. But what I was gonna say is I went to Discord just to get the game real fast, and then got out of there because I didn't like Discord. I didn't use it for anything. And it wasn't until I played the game for a few months, maybe even up to Alpha 3, when I got the update again. It was like, yo, this is a great game. I'm going to try to interview somebody about the game because I love it so much. And I met all you wonderful people. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
So you say you got the game from Discord and you got into did the competition hit you right away, or did it take a while to catch a hold? Because for me it was just fun. I never thought about competing online because I don't have the time or the skill.
I honestly didn't think I'd be going like really hard competitively. I thought it was just, like fun game, like, it's a VR game. Not really many like VR heavily esports kind of VR games. It's just, it's really casual at this point. Especially a quest game. I never thought this kind of thing would happen to it, so I wasn't going in for like a competitive experience. I just, I wanted some games on my quest quick because I was broke.
Yeah, and that was the great thing about this game, is that it was offered to you as long as you were helping the game out. It was offered to you free. That was cool.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember who it was, but I watched a video on it, and they didn't really elaborate on it. They're just like, oh, this game is pretty cool. So I downloaded it, and I didn't think much of it. And then Virtual Reality Oasis came out with a video saying, this game's so cool now. Whoa, I'm like, yo, I have that. So I just jumped back on it. I've been in love with it ever since.
I mean, I don't know. The game was cool from the beginning for me because, like you said, like not a lot of games on VR are very, I don't want to say shallow, but they're kind of, I don't know.
It's like one experience.
It's just like one experience. Yeah. Even the multiplayer, like for example, on what is it? Drop Dead or Buried, Dead and Buried. But even
Yeah, yeah.
even the multiplayer on that game is like it's cool, but it's not this. It's not competition. It's not. And I didn't see Pavlon yet, but even Pavlon couldn't match the speed and the grinding and all this of this game. But it was just amazing. Like I thought it was so cool, and to know that there was other people playing against me on the other side, it was really interesting and made me want to get more into it.
Yeah, I remember I played the game, and then my parents were like, "Come on, let's go sit down and watch a movie." So I'm like, "Wait, can I finish this game first?" So I'm like spasming on the couch, just shooting at stuff, and they thought, this is a bad idea buying him this headset.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's such like all the games on VR, especially Quest, because of the hardware limitations right now. It doesn't. They're not the most content rich, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like, especially like Aspire 1 back in the day, that like Metal Gear Solid robot thing.
Okay, I've seen it, but I haven't played it. Go ahead.
There's like there was when at launch, like there was like 3 missions, and it was, you were supposed to rinse and repeat the missions. And then I finished the game in like an hour and a half. I just got a refund because I could you see all these PCVR games where it's like Blades and Sorceries, hours and hours of stuff, and you go into Quest. I'm not dissing the Quest at all. I love my Quest.
Yeah.
It's just it's not. There's not enough advanced games like Hyperdash where it's like, the devs are always active. They're in the community. I can see this game being so content rich, and the style of the game's taking advantage of the Quest. It's paradise.
And it is nice that they're like, it started out as like 2 levels and a few servers, and even then it was amazing to me. I like the game. If it would have stayed like that, for me personally, it would have been awesome, but I understand they had to expand it to keep people's attention. And now we have 2 payloads, 2 dominations, deathmatch, more on the way. We got ideas for all kinds of other mini games and options, and they listen to us and they throw it in there. And shout out to Triangle Factory for always supporting the community, and the community helps them and they help the community. It's awesome.
Yeah, I love it so much.
I played what was that Serenade, whatever that cyber ninja game is.
Oh yeah, Sorrento.
And it's fun and everything, and it's cool, and you have swords and guns, but it's the fact that it's the same levels over and over again. It's like that's not interesting. And if I was playing against other ninjas, it would be cool, but you're just playing against these robots, and I think in a time travel, it's not the same,
I think Oculus are being just a bit too picky on what they're putting on their store, because you see all these awesome like games. I think if you're starting off with a game, the games they started off with, it's a cool experience, but it's too like 2017. It's like a single experience. Like Richie's Plank is a classic, but it's one thing.
Yeah.
Which is why side quest is so good, because it's people like, it doesn't matter. You can charge money if your game's good. You can do it for free. If it's the first build, you can still put it on there. People will probably download it.
Yeah.
And get reviews, like honest reviews of people, and it's no pressure because anybody can download it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure games from, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure games from SideQuest have gotten onto Oculus, which is just, it proves the system works and it's endorsed by Oculus. So
well, that's a funny thing you mentioned that, because I was about to say is I downloaded the demo for Ninja Legend from the SideQuest and played it off of there, that one stage, and liked it so much that when it was on sale in the Oculus store, I bought it. And even though I haven't played a lot of it, that one stage was so amazing, and I want to get back into it and have a chance. The demo came off of SideQuest. It wasn't in.
I know.
The demo wasn't. For some reason, the demo wasn't in the Oculus store. It was in the SideQuest, but the game was in the Oculus store. It was crazy. I didn't get what was going on.
I think the devs and like Oculus themselves, I think that's what's so good about like Steam VR, is because it's a lot more friendly to the community. But even if Oculus did expand on like demos and stuff, I don't want them to kill SideQuest, because it's just such a good way of getting games.
I hope not, but we cannot be too sure, because the Zucks rules the world, and he's trying to carve out his niche with Google and Apple amongst other companies. So it was cool when Lucky Palmer was trying to do it himself, and he fought a lot of the CEOs and people that were on his team that said they were down with him, but they really weren't against doing that. And once they sold the Oculus in Facebook and he saw what was down the road, he decided just to leave it all and go open up something else. But it sucks he went into military AI technology, but it is what it is. That's not what the show is about. This show is about hyperdash VR.
Well, yep. Off topic.
And we could talk about bacon. Your choice. No, I'm just kidding. So you got into the game and competitively, and let's talk a little bit about Dash League. What did you think about Dash League when it popped up?
I was so excited when Dash League popped up. Like, I felt like I had something I could work towards, and something, because I got into hyperdash more because of quarantine, because I didn't have anything to do. I had schoolwork, but at the time I started getting into it was Easter break here in Scotland, so I didn't have much to do, and I just playing around with my quest. But as I said, like single experiences. So this game just grew up, and then I joined 4D, and then they had tryouts for their teams, and I tried out for 4DV. I tried out for one of the teams and I didn't get in or something like that.
Yeah, 4DV, when it came out, 4D had 3 teams: 4DV, Vader, and 4GD2.
Yeah, and I got into 4GD2.
Okay.
It was more of like a random thing for 4GD2, but I still felt like I wanted to work in this team. And the captain was Lumi, and he was such a great captain. I mean, you ever need somebody to rely on, it's Lumi, obviously.
Okay.
But I don't know, it was really exhilarating. I love the competitive scene in this game. And if this game ever turns out like something like Onward, I am there every second of the way. I don't know, I love this game. And we've had love-hate relationship sometimes, when you're sitting there, you're staring at your quest, you want to get on, but you don't want to, but you want to practice, and I don't know, it's just the game's so good. That's it.
No, I get it, and I had the opposite reaction when I really love the game, but when it started getting the competition started ratcheting it up, it was hard for me to play because I've always played for fun. From the beginning, I've always played for fun, and I never really saw myself getting so deep into the game or getting so good that I could be on a team. And let me just tell you, 6 months into Dash League, I was right. My assumptions were correct. I had no place on the team, but that's not the important part. The important part was I felt kind of disappointed because I thought maybe that wasn't gonna be able to play the game anymore because I wasn't gonna be able to be at that skill level. So for you to be able to be on a team and play at whatever level you're performing at, that's an amazing accomplishment, man. To all the people on teams playing, even if I'm not saying you're not doing well, but to the ones that are not even doing well, don't stop, because just being on the team and having the guts to be there and perform in front of people is amazing. And my hat's off to you, man. I take it off when I'm bald, but you know what I mean.
I remember when the game came out on was it Alpha 4 it came out on SideQuest? Yeah, Alpha 4. Sounds about right. And I remember getting called like a hacker and stuff because they didn't know how to like charge up their pistols. It was funny. But, yeah. And I have a mad respect for the people who have played since like Alpha 5 and Alpha 4 and managed to get onto like competitive scenes and stuff, because you had to work a lot harder than some of us on the teams, because we were there like from more or less, like, not me personally, I was kind of like in the middle, but there's been people there from the beginning, like the teams, and they got in. I'm not saying they don't work hard and they're not good players, but they got in a bit easier than these people, and go into these matches with people who've been practicing forever, like, and they've just stuck with it because they didn't know how to play the game, and they're just brand new and it's toxic COD kids. I get that, but I just props to you because you just stuck with the game when you were at kind of like a disadvantage.
Yeah, man. And to my advice to everybody starting out, don't worry about what other people are doing. You do you. As long as it's not, super violent or inappropriate, yeah, go for it, man. Be you, man. People are gonna say names or call you stuff, and just keep doing what you're doing, man. I want everybody to be themselves.
Yeah, it's such a friendly community, and I remember there was one. I remember it was when Deathmatch first came out, and there was this one guy, and he was like on my ass the whole time, dude.
Jesus.
And I can't remember who was in the game. I want to say Sage, but I'm not sure. I honestly can't remember. It was really hot here, and I was just so unbothered. I couldn't be bothered, and I'm just playing deathmatch, and this dude like keeps like saying, "Oh, like dude, you sound so fat and you suck," when I'm just beating him up, like, and I just. If you're watching, right? If you're watching Dre, props to you, because you know Dre's obviously the best channel to do hyperdash. Represent, but you know, there's no need to be toxic in this community. Nobody's gonna, you know, say, "Ha, you're crap." Nobody's like that here. We're all accepting, so just don't be toxic, because it ruins the experience for everybody else.
The only people saying that are other trolls that don't get it, but most of the dopest dashers are not gonna tell you your crap. A matter of fact, they'll probably help you out or give you some pointers if you asked.
No, they're not even trolls; they're just arseholes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you get like trolls, like people who are like, just, you know, like taking the mic and just having a laugh. Like, I know some people that I remember, not to point like fingers or anything, but like, or like, you know, tarnish anybody's reputation. But I remember when I was captain of Vader, I got told by Lateralis that I needed to select a co-captain because Garbage Man stepped down. I miss you, Garbage Man.
Yeah.
But he stepped down, and I got told that I needed to select a co-captain. So I'm looking at my squad, and Yeet Kid had set up a Vader server. He'd help me out with times and servers. You know, whenever I wasn't on, he was on. So great contrast. So I decided, you know, I'm gonna pick Yeet Kid, and Lat's like, whoa, okay, hold on, you gotta make sure he doesn't troll or anything, because I know what he's like. And I was laughing, but he's like, you know, you gotta keep it in check, bro. And I don't know, there's being funny and there's being an asshole. So
the Yeet Kid, Dasher Series alumni. So he's known as a troll, because I've seen Lab post that a couple of times where like he has to warn the Yeet not to troll this. Is he known for that? I don't see Yeet Kid as a troll.
Well, I mean, I didn't really either. I just don't think Yeet Kid was funny, but I don't know. I remember, you know, I've been told to like tone it down a bit with trash talk. Just you know, calm down, bro.
Beam G, man, you're so aggressive, man. What's going on with you, man? What did they put in the water over there in Scotland? I didn't even know you were coming from Scotland. That's amazing.
I don't know. It just cracks me up thinking about it.
So
it's
angry.
Just, I know, bro. Why you go? You trash, bro. Come on.
It's all right, man. It's all right. If they're trash, call them out. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that, kids. Hyperdash is supposed to be fun.
Listen to Dre. Listen to Dre.
No, don't listen to me. Wait a minute. It's like the blind leading the blind. Then if you're following me, I'm following you. All right. So you get into Hyperdash, you get a Dash League in your competition, and you were on. Weren't you on Vader before?
So I was on 42D2 first,
yeah.
and then we disbanded. Because we didn't have members, and it wasn't like active enough. So we merged with
Vader.
42D2. I mean Vader, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And that was fun, because I remember we had a scrim versus 42D2 and Vader when I was on 42D2. And it was really fun, because I had to fill in on Vader. And I remember being on there, and they were such a good team as well. They're so friendly. Yeet Kid, Ethot, Laggy, everybody there, Garbage Man. Sorry if I missed you out. I love you equally. Please don't hurt me.
I'm gonna hurt you.
It was just... well, you never know. There's a mafia. But it's just... I remember when we merged with Vader, everybody was kind of upset with 40D2. Because the last play session, there was only 3 of us. It was only me, Lumi, and Pokemon Actor. I hope your foot's better, Pokemon Actor. But we.
What happened to his foot? What happened to his foot?
I don't know. He hurt it or something. Because we were trying to get training sessions on Vader, and he like didn't turn up, and we were like, "Oh, yo, bro, what's happening?" And he's like, "Oh, I really hurt my foot." So, after, if you didn't know, Vader disbanded in sort of 4D.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. So right now, 40. You're in Vader. You guys did a few matches. You guys got some. You guys got. I mean, you guys got some skills under you, but it was hard to pull through on some of those matches. I saw you guys coming close, but not quite getting there. Now, the last time you guys competed, remind me, did you guys win or lose? The last time you guys had your match?
I can't remember. I have such a bad memory, and I honestly can't remember. Okay. It's maybe like subconsciously on purpose because we lost so badly or something. I don't know.
I think so. But right after that, the next day, we found out that not only Elites, I think, was gone, but what happened with Vader? So what was the discussion with that?
So I remember I sat there for a couple of hours trying to sort this out, and Garbage Man decided to step down, which I totally understood. You know, some people have a lot of stuff on their plate, and we don't need to hold you back or anything. So he stepped down, and I was co-captain up the time. Well, I wasn't really co-captain.
Yeah.
I was kind of, like his second in command. I just helped him with stuff. But officially, I was co-captain. I really was not at all. He was the whole brains behind the operation. But after he left, I was captain for an hour or something. And then Lat's like, yo, you gotta choose a co-captain. But I don't think it was an hour. I think it was maybe more than that. I'm probably just exaggerating. But I remember we did one practice session after Garbage left. I was a bit mess.
Okay, so you guys had so they disbanded, and then you had your team together for a day or a few hours before it disbanded.
It was 12 hours, and then we made the decision. We don't have enough. Our team's just not going to make it. It was nothing to do with the players. All the players, everybody was there. I hope they're doing great now. I haven't talked to them in a little bit, but we knew we weren't gonna be able to keep up as a team, and so we just made a decision. You could deny that we're gonna disband the team, and it's just in everybody's benefit to let this team be something in the past.
Damn, that sucks, dude. Because I really like what Vader was doing or trying to do, and the same thing with Onyx. Now, this is going to sound rude or mean or whatever, but that's just how Dre is. But, yeah, you guys don't have a lot of wins under your belts, but you guys are competing against other people. And eventually, the way I always see it is I always vote for the underdogs. So eventually you guys were going to get there,
Yeah. I just think, a lot of stuff was happening in all of our lives. And it just wasn't going to be foolproof, basically.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Go ahead.
I don't know. Maybe I wasn't motivated or something, or a couple people on the team wasn't motivated. We could both see it wasn't going to happen. It wasn't that we were going to lose or anything. It was just maybe team morale
You think
it wasn't going to stay. It wasn't going to be permanent enough for all of us, and that's not fair. Promising to your team, yo, we're gonna do good, doesn't matter if we lose, because that's just lying, because we weren't going to be able to keep up at what we were doing, and that's just not fair on the team. So Yeekin and I both decided, can't keep this on.
So you think some people were we're not down to take the time and write it out, or you think people are expecting wins or something? Because to create a team, do you think that the players just expected to win, and when they didn't, the morale was busted?
No, I think, you got to be as confident as you can, as long as you can, if you're playing in a team in a competitive scene, right? And, everybody loses, right? Who's at the top of the league just now?
Who's that? TBD?
They haven't lost, have they? No, they lost once. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm just talking absolute rubbish. But you know, even the best of people can always lose. Like, you're not gonna win 100% of the time. But there's that, and there's also like, like people have lives outside the game, basically.
Yeah.
And I had stuff on my plate. I didn't want to. I said I was gonna stick being a captain, and I had a little stuff, and I just didn't want to lie. So I could feel the team wasn't like gelling as much as we could, and I could
Okay.
feel like it wasn't gonna work, basically.
Do you think a lot of the teams disbanded or rearranged or redid themselves because they're trying to gear up for VRML?
I don't know. I don't. There's a lot of variables on every situation. And you can like look at it from different sides, but sometimes it just doesn't feel right, and it's not fair if you can't feel it.
No, I get it, dude. I get it, and it's a lot of pressure. I think that's why people gave Odd a lot of gave him a lot of credit and didn't come down to like hard on him because he was running not only a clan but several teams, and in the end, like you said, people have life outside of hyperdash. Believe it or not, there is another world outside of this game. So
What?
so shout outs to Odd and what he's doing. Shout outs to you what you're doing. So let's move on. So you that doesn't mean the competition bug was out of you, bro. So tell us about your new team.
Okay. So HHI, Hell's Hitman International. I enjoy being on this team. One of the best snipers in the game, Mr. V. Shout out to you. It's a really friendly atmosphere, and for my first game, I was just like filling in. I didn't expect to be like a vital aspect, and I definitely wasn't. But the team atmosphere is it's so good. I love it so much, and I don't know. I love this team. Not that I didn't love any of my other teams.
Well,
It's just something about
not only are you on the Hell's Hitman, I mean, are you supposed to join or something?
HH.
Yeah.
I don't know. They were talking about it. I don't think anything's final at the moment. I need to be a bit more active in the HH community before anything, but I really can't talk on anybody's behalf. It's not up to me, and I don't have any idea what's going on right now.
Well,
So
this is the smooth mofos of the Hell's Hitman. So we'll see what's gonna happen. But I'm sure,
Yeah.
for sure, with the experience that you have, they'll welcome you with open arms and everything. But
I hope so.
I like what they're doing, man, because they stuck to a clan and they're still picking from the clan, and that's amazing, dude. I love those guys. Those guys are all dope. Husky and Mr. Soap and all the other people on the team. But those are some dope people.
I mean, I've always been a 4D boy ever since Alpha 3 is when I got into it. I've always been in 4D. I have not known any other clan outside of 4D. I've represented 4D for pretty much my whole hyperdash competitive career, and I wasn't in the HH server. I wasn't in HH Proving Grounds before HHI.
Yeah.
Like, because I was looking on like free agents and stuff, and clan advertising, and I didn't know though HH Proving Grounds was like open to anybody in the community. I never really delved in that. I know Lumi had delved in the fire, or is it the flame? I'm going Dragon Force here. But I didn't know anything like any other clans or anything. So
You're 4D. You're 4D for life.
yeah, I was definitely that. Sergeant 4D over here. But I came in, I'm like, yo, is there any open teams? I don't have anything to do now. And they're like, yo, yeah, I want to try out. So I got messaged, and
How was the tryout? Did it work out?
yeah, I can't. I'm trying to remember what happened. I remember my first match was on a Saturday. I can't remember who messaged me. Was it the Hoedown? No, it wasn't. I think it was Mr. V.
Shout out to Mr.
I
V.
can't remember. I don't think it was Mr. V. I can't remember, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I have really bad memory, which is, I don't know. But, you know, I just, I never knew much about HH, like the whole, doesn't matter, all teams, HH. It's kind of like a mysterious, you know, whoa, look at those guys, whoa, they're so good, whoa. And it's like, you know how like 5D's like a mystery to everybody?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you don't know any of the inner workings. It was like HH was like that for me.
Okay.
And I'm not surprised. I just, you know, whoa, this is a whole new world.
And so, compared to your other teams, you think HHI? You think you guys are going to be able to, you know, climb the ladder and get to the top?
I mean, nothing's the quote Obi-Wan. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. So, nothing is certain. Nothing is guaranteed. But I think that we don't have the best stats just now. But we're not bad, okay? Not that any other of the teams are bad. I have mad respect for every single team. Like, yeah. I feel like, you know, the more I gel with the team, the more I'll get to know my indefinite role in the team.
Dope. I know I'm rushing through the interview really fast because I'm trying to get Beep Jeep out of here on time. We're going to have him back just like all the other short interviews I've had. I'm going to have him back and we're going to do a full show. But before we get out of here, man, so tell us about your experience on So You Think You Could Dash. How weird was that, man? When I hit you up and I told you, yo, man, I need you to dance on the show, what'd you expect?
Dude, I always knew you were kind of like a funky guy, Dre, but you know, this is a whole new level. I actually laughed like for a solid 30 seconds just thinking about this idea of like, you know, people just standing in like their rooms like dancing. And I made sure that, like, you know, I live next to a pretty like main road in my town. Yeah. So I live next to like the main road going out of my town. Yeah. And a lot of people coming from like the pubs come past. There's a path, like a lot of houses past me. So I made sure that like no one would see me. You know,
you should have opened the windows and let them see you, bro. You would have been.
But you know, I'm going like when I'm dancing. Yeah. So I don't want like my neighbors to get any weird ideas. I don't know, like, you know, and I you know, it's almost my fear. Like when I've got my windows open, my blinds open, my curtains. Yeah. Like somebody I know from like schools sees me just like flailing in the living room, just in VR with this box strapped to my head, and just you know, like.
I always worry my neighbors. Yeah, I'm a grown man. I always worry my neighbors are gonna see me in my living room screaming at people with this thing on my face.
But I have like Razer headphones, and they're like sound blocking. You know, like background noise blocking. Yeah. Like, and sometimes I'm just yelling in VR, and like somebody from my family can like come into the room and just like, why are you my son?
So I mean, but okay, so but you guys did amazing. Thank you so much. That was awesome. I gave them the idea. I shoot them the more or less. I give people like the rundown of how I'd like it to go, and then I let them do what they want. And you guys came through perfectly. Like when at the end, when one of you guys rocket the other one, and then you blew up and then grind the rail. That was so sweet, man. It was the perfect shot, and it came off because of all of our spontaneity. Is that the right word?
I mean, I don't know, but sure, let's go with it. Yeah, just rock it.
It was our skills that did that, man. I was in the right camera view, and you guys did the right things right at the right moments.
Yeah.
So when you got announced that you won, dude, what'd you think about that?
I was so happy. I'm not very lucky, so I don't enjoy like winning random things. I'm not very skilled. I hate sports.
I feel you.
But, you know, I like winning things. I'm very competitive. I mean, sometimes I might not seem it, but, you know, I get frustrated sometimes if I know I'm not doing my best. Like, I remember Sage had a deathmatch tournament, and I was doing pretty well all the rounds. I got to the final, and my Wi-Fi is like, imagine him doing well. And I had like 270 ping. Like, where am I? Singapore? Jesus, I was so angry. So I was really happy. Yeah.
No, I feel you, man. I'm the same way, man. Like I never expect to win, and I never win, but I always want to. It's secretly I always want to. I feel you. I'm the same way, man.
Dre, in my eyes, Dre, you're always a winner.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot to all the people who watch and subscribe and comment. I appreciate everything because you guys could be watching anything, anywhere, on any stream, but you're here with us. Before I take up any more time, because you got an awesome scrim to go up against, you have any shout outs to give out or any people?
Oh. Okay, I'd like to say hi, Charlie. How are you doing? I know you're watching this, buddy. And also, can you subscribe to my YouTube? Subscribe to my YouTube, Sergeant Beep Jeep. Same as my name. Capital S for Sergeant, capital B for Beep, and capital J for Jeep. Okay. It's been a pleasure, Dre. Thank you for having me.
Oh man, I'm gonna have you back, like I said, and we're gonna have a full show, and we might even have the beautiful Beep Jeep on camera. Who knows? Anything's possible with the miracle of the internet. But I'm Dre all day. Catch us on the website, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Check out Dash League TV content. We got your Dash Court, so you think you could dash, and we got new stuff coming up in the whatever the hell the word is, as well as Dash series and official Dash matches. I'm upgrading my equipment. Shout outs to Tusky baby. He finally brought me his old computer, so it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna have a new setup and everything, and hopefully it works better now. You guys can see me in 60 frames, 1080p. Who knows?
Whoa!
We're gonna see what happens, man.
Make sure you subscribe to Super Audio Network for more amazing hyperdash content,
and subscribe to Sergeant Beep Jeep for more amazing hyperdash content.
Yeah.
All right, peace out, man. Talk to you later. Good luck on your scrim.
Okay, thanks, Trey.